Hey, what's going on, Bears fans? Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Keep on the Mic, the podcast all about the Chicago Bears. Who is this?
Big Bucket.
Big Bucket. Let's go ahead and get this party started, Bears fans. Walter Payton, it's the man. Find Cole Kmet wide open. Touchdown, Bears. Let me put it on again. Keep it on fire. I love it. I could probably beat him in the 40. Let's freaking go, Chicago Bears fans. Breaking news out of Chicago.
I think I can fit in as like a water boy for the Panthers or something. I'm not talking about get on the field,
Put it right behind me, so every time I'm on the podcast, like, you got Isaiah Fry's jersey? Hell yeah, I do. Let's go. You got on with the Bears organization. You got high up. Would I be like a water boy for you or something? What's going on? What role am I? Comment Bear down if you love Keek on the Mic and if you love the Chicago Bears.
Who is this?
George S. House.
And as always, bear down.
You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't Keek on the mic. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't Keek on the mic. You can go and subscribe cause I be on it right. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't Keek on the mic.
What is going on, Chicago Bears fans? We have breaking news out of Chicago. According to Adam Schefter, the Chicago Bears are finalizing a deal to make Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson the franchise's next head coach. Bears fans, I was actually just recording a video for you guys, just about how momentum was really shifting towards Chicago landing Ben Johnson. Josina Anderson came out today. Jonathan Jones came out today, basically shifting the tide that people were kind of shifting this narrative where it was Las Vegas, Las Vegas, Las Vegas, Las Vegas. And all of a sudden this morning, momentum switched and the Chicago Bears pounce and they get their head coach, Lions offensive coordinator. Ben Johnson is now the next head coach of the Chicago Bears. Bears fans got so much shit for thinking that this was true by Raiders fans making up ideas in their head saying that Ben Johnson was going to be the next head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. Now the Bears got their guy, according to Adam Schefter, according to Ian Rappaport, according to all the insiders out there. This is true, Bears fans. We are not making this up. Ben Johnson is the new head coach of the Chicago Bears. Bears fans, I'm going to do a huge giveaway for this. I haven't been this pumped for a guy in a long time. For the first time in a very long time, first time ever, the Chicago Bears finally get the big fish in the head coaching cycle. For years and years and years, the Chicago Bears always played this very, very safe, right? And Caleb Williams, shout out to Young Zell. He said Caleb Williams is about to go crazy. But for the first time ever, the Bears finally go out and get the big fish, right? And no one's going to be upset if Ben Johnson comes here and says, hey, it doesn't work out, right? Because every single person was after Ben Johnson. You're talking about the Las Vegas Raiders, Jacksonville, New England was in on Ben Johnson at a point. It was a very steep race to get one of the hottest names, and if not the hottest name in this coaching cycle, and the Chicago Bears get it done. And this is huge. This is huge for the Chicago Bears, not only for Caleb Williams, but the Chicago Bears offense, just for the history of the organization as well. You look at a guy in Ben Johnson, what he's been able to do with the Detroit Lions offense, what he's been able to do with Jared Goff, right? And now you're bringing him into a situation where you already have Caleb Williams, right? Where you already have we already have pieces around Caleb Williams as well, and DJ Moore, Rome Odunze. The only thing we need to do is build that offensive line. This is a huge domino. Will he come in and have instant success? That remains to be seen, right? They still got to go out there and prove it. But now the first major domino is off the books, and the Bears got it done. So huge congratulations to Ryan Poles for months and months on months. People are like, oh, we're not going to get Ben Johnson because he wants more alignment. He wants this. He wants this. But guess what? The Bears got it done, and Ben Johnson is the next head coach of the Chicago Bears. Go ahead and comment Bear down in the comment section. Let me know how you're feeling. I'm about Ben Johnson being the next head coach of the Chicago Bears. And it's crazy because Tom Pelissero is now reporting it. A new day in Chicago. The Bears are finalizing a deal to hire Ben Johnson as their head coach. It says Johnson is set to fly there. Hold up, Bears fans. We're going to get my dad on the show as well. This is a live stream. Let's go ahead and bring him on. Hey, Pops, we're on live stream. Tell him how you feeling.
Is it a done deal?
It's a done deal. He's our coach. How you're feeling? You're on live stream right now.
Hey, let's go, Chicago Bears fans. We should all be excited about this. Oh, man, it's amazing.
Yeah, we get our guy. It's big for Caleb Williams, and the Bears finally are not cheap. They go out and get the big fish for the first time ever. So, big deal.
All right, Chicago fans, enjoy.
All right, sounds good. All right, bye. Obviously, that's coming from an OG, right? An OG guy that's been a Bears fan for his whole life. Bears fans, I can't understate how big this is. You're talking about him catapulting the Detroit Lions offense for the last couple of years, having top 5 units. And now he's staying within the division to where he's familiar with. He's familiar with the Detroit Lions. He's familiar with the Green Bay Packers. He's familiar with the Minnesota Vikings, right? So this is just a seamless transition for Ben Johnson. It was reported last year that he wanted to be the Chicago Bears head coach. And I want to, be the first one to say that from the bottom of my heart, I had no issues with Las Vegas Raiders fans. They just had just as much confidence as we did when it came to the Ben Johnson thing. But to me, it made more sense for Ben Johnson to be a Chicago Bear for his success, because the Bears are already built. They have a quarterback. They have an infrastructure on offense, right, and all that good stuff. So we're still waiting for the numbers, right? This just came out, right, just a couple of minutes ago, about Ben Johnson being the next head coach of the Chicago Bears. We now wait for money. I think it's going to be a really, really large contract. We're talking about maybe in the $16-17 million range a year, which to me, it's a risk that we need to be willing to take. I know when people have concerns about, these first-time head coaches, and that's totally understandable. But at the end of the day, this is a risk that anyone was willing to take. The Las Vegas Raiders were willing to take that risk. There was Jacksonville was willing to take that risk. When you have a hot candidate, and when you have a guy, what he's been able to accomplish as a coordinator, and I know he doesn't have that experience as a head coach, but what he has been able to do with the Detroit Lions as a coordinator can't go understated. And now the Chicago Bears take that huge risk, and he is now officially the Chicago Bears head coach. We do have a Raiders fan in here. I want to give him a huge shout out. He said, as a Raiders fan, I'm a bit disappointed, but not surprised. The Bears have a lot more pieces in place. Congratulations to the Monsters of Midway. We appreciate you. And that's the thing. It's all love coming from Bears fans. I think, each fan base says some things during this process that probably shouldn't have been said, but we do appreciate you as a Bears fan base, and you guys should still be able to get a really, really good head coach. So there's actually more news as well that my dad just said. So it says, source confirms that the Bears are hiring Ben Johnson to be their next head coach. But my dad just texted me and said that it sounds like we're also getting Dennis Allen as the defensive coordinator as well. I can't confirm that quite yet, but it sounds like we're also getting Dennis Allen. So Zach Pearson's out there. Everyone's, all these reporters are going crazy right now. This is the big fish, right? The Bears got the big fish in the pond. And I know Lions fans are probably the most sick about this, about the Bears getting Ben Johnson staying within the division. I know I talked a lot to Lions fans that I'm close to, and they gave me a lot of shit. They're like, oh, there's no way Ben Johnson is going to the Chicago Bears, right? And I was like, okay, you got to let the process play out. But once again, it sounds like that the Bears are also getting Dennis Allen as well. I may have to call my dad back. Yeah, so it says the Bears' new head coach, Ben Johnson, is targeting Dennis Allen to be his new defensive coordinator, according to Adam Schefter. Dennis Allen is the former New Orleans Saints head coach. He was relieved of his duties, but he's an excellent defensive coordinator. So now that's a new developing story as well, that now we have Ben Johnson as our head coach, and he's already targeting Dennis Allen to be his defensive coordinator here in Chicago as well. So Dennis Allen and Ben Johnson, right? How do you guys feel about that? I am a huge fan of Dennis Allen. That was one of the names that I expected Ben Johnson to go after if we did in fact hire him. So This is huge, man. This is huge. The Bears, and that's the thing. It's not all about the head coach. It's about having good coordinators around you as well. Dennis Allen, even though his time with the New Orleans Saints didn't work out, it's huge to have that experience on your side. A guy that's been there, done that, that can kind of teach him the ropes, and he's a hell of a defensive coordinator as well. This is huge. This is a huge coach. If we're able to land Dennis Allen, Bears fans, that would be a plus coaching staff, in my personal opinion. Once again, we are still trying to figure out what the numbers are going to look like in terms of what the Bears are going to pay him. I will have you informed on that, but go ahead and comment down below in the comment section. Let me know how you're feeling about Ben Johnson being named the next Chicago Bears head coach. Let me know how you're feeling about Dennis Allen being a potential DC for the Chicago Bears. This is definitely a big day, and take your victory lap. Take your victory lap. So once again, Adam Schefter, this is what Adam Schefter had to say, Bears fans. It says, Ben Johnson has been busy assembling a star-studded coaching staff. The leading candidate to become his defensive coordinator in Chicago is former Saints defensive head coach Dennis Allen, per league sources. Yeah, that would be huge. That'd be huge. I'm just looking at the Raiders on X. They're like heartbroken. Guys that were guaranteeing that Ben Johnson was going to be the next head coach of Las Vegas. They're heartbroken right now. Someone said Robert Saleh as DC. That's definitely an option. We do have to keep in mind that Robert Saleh does run a 3-4, and the Bears are currently in a 4-3. And I believe, I'm not too sure, I think Dennis Allen runs a 4-3. I'd have to look more into that. So someone said, why is this the only channel saying this? Talking about Dennis Allen, because it actually just came out. Adam Schefter literally just reported that Ben Johnson is trying to form a star-studded coaching staff, and Dennis Allen is on his radar to become his next DC. But I would be in line for Robert Saleh as well. Bears fans, do me a huge favor by hitting the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We were one of the first Bears YouTubers out here to report this news for you guys. So do me a favor by hitting the like button. Do me a huge favor by hitting the subscribe button as well. We are on the road to 15,000 subscribers, and we are continuing to grow. Someone said everyone is reporting this now. Yes, because Adam Schefter literally just a couple of minutes ago just reported that news that Ben Johnson is trying to create a star-studded staff. This is huge, Bears fans. Once again, I want to give a huge shout out to everyone that, said that, hey, it was Ben Johnson all along, talking about Jeff Hughes of the Bears blog, Sear S. Tower, a couple of the big rigs on X were telling us this whole time, saying, hey, it's Ben Johnson or bust for the Chicago Bears. But Tom Pelissero said a new day in Chicago. I'm just saying the Bears are finalizing a deal to hire Ben Johnson as their next head coach. He said Johnson is set to fly there soon, and contract parameters are in place. Barring a last-minute snag, the Lions OC lands with an NFC North rival. This is huge for Ben Johnson as well. Obviously for the last couple of years, he opted to go back to Detroit. And he picked picked the right moment, and he's smart. You have Caleb Williams in place. Once again, you have the infrastructure on offense. The only thing that he really needs to come do is help them build, or encourage Ryan Poles to build that offensive line. You have a really good defense in place. If you get Dennis Allen to run that defense, you'll be good there. But everything's in place for him to be successful here in Chicago. Someone said, hey, Keek on it now. Bear down to you as well. Someone says, does that mean Aaron Glenn takes the DC job? Imagine. No, he's going to be the probably next Jets head coach. I find it really crazy that he didn't even meet with the Las Vegas Raiders. I didn't think it was going to be this easy. Someone said, hashtag Keek, this is going to be a new type of Bears. Let's go. Absolutely. I'm really excited to see the type of leader he is for the Chicago Bears. Really, really excited to see what he brings to the table. I know as offensive coordinator, he's excellent. I think our offense will definitely take the next level. I know that Caleb Williams will take the next level, but I'm really excited to see him as a leader as well. Yeah, so I'm really appreciative of you guys. Once again, do me a huge favor. Let me know how you're feeling in the comment section. You can ask me any question that you want. We'll stay on here for a couple more minutes. We have 345 people in the chat. Really appreciate you guys tuning in with me to celebrate this breaking news of the Bears hiring Ben Johnson as their next head coach. Someone said, didn't even have to wine and dine him. Yeah, that's the crazy thing. I thought we were going to have to do a little bit more convincing, but the Bears moved fast. The second that the Lions lost to the Commanders on Saturday night, they moved really fast with a sense of urgency, saying, hey, we know exactly who we want. That was Ben Johnson and made it clear today. Albert Beer just reported this, saying the Bears job intrigued Ben Johnson at the end of the 2023 season, but didn't come open. This year it did, and after a lot of research and meetings, Johnson has accepted the job, sources confirmed. This is huge, Bears fans. Like I said, I don't think I've been this excited for a hire. Or any Chicago Bears move since the Bears traded for Khalil Mack back, in like 2017, 2018. Definitely a good thing. So someone said TB, Thomas Brown, QB coach, if he doesn't become an OC. I would definitely love the idea of keeping Thomas Brown as like a OC slash quarterbacks coach for Caleb Williams. Someone said, great job reporting, my friend. I appreciate you being here. Someone said, you're the first person I've seen report this. Good job, bro. Yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah, it just reported that not only did we get Ben Johnson, but now he's targeting Dennis Allen as his DC. Someone said, hello, question mark. All coaches are gone. What do you mean? What happens with TB? Go Bears. Yeah, so we'll see what they do with Thomas Brown. Maybe they bring him back as in some sort of role. I would definitely love that. Someone said, glad to see your game at the next level, Keek. How's that baby doing? She is doing absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for checking in. Someone said, make the Bears great again. Yes. And someone said, bear the F down. Yeah, this is a big day in Chicago Bears history. That's why you guys should hit the subscribe button, hit the like button as well. If you guys are also excited about Ben Johnson being named the Chicago Bears next head coach. Really excited to see the press conference and hear his opening statements as well. Ryan Poles had to make a big swing. He knows that his job depends on it and his life depends on it. So he had to go out and make a massive swing, and he gets his guy. Someone saw, great job, Keek. Just saw it announced. Thank you so much. King Kong says, shout out to your pops for calling in. Yeah, I appreciate my pops for calling in, giving his opinion. He's the OG Bears fans. Kevin said, Keek, you the man after losing last night. He thought he better grab a job quick. Absolutely. Someone says, now we wait for Chris Morgan to leave our O-line. Yeah, absolutely. Chris Morgan's not going to be the offensive line coach. I'm excited to see what other staff he assembles. But obviously Dennis Allen is a great start. Fred Klee says, wow, just wow. Yeah, I'm excited to see his staff form, but Dennis Allen would be an amazing start for Ben Johnson on his coaching staff. Right now, we're just enjoying. Bears fans are doing a victory lap right now, and rightfully so. But Bears fans, I love every single one of you guys. I'm probably going to do another video here shortly. Just once again reiterating what this means for the Chicago Bears moving forward. But do me a huge favor by hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button as well. We had up to 360 something people in the chat. I appreciate all the love and support. But once again, breaking news out of Chicago: the Bears are hiring Ben Johnson as the next head coach of the organization. This is a big day in Chicago Bears history. So take your victory lap. Don't be too mean to Las Vegas Raiders fans. They're going to be down the dumps for a little bit because once again, they lost out on a really, really good coach. Someone said I'm still in shock. But once again, bear down to every single one of you guys. And I'll see you soon for another episode right here on Keek on the Mic. Appreciate you guys.